All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad here. Gonna take a look at it, diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. Now, Boudoir low click syndrome is when the unique CTRL of our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. That means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere on our ad, which means our ad is entering fewer than 6 out of 100 women's brains, which means fewer than 6 out of 100 women actually have a non-zero chance of buying from us. That's, we're wasting a bunch of money if those are our metrics. So we gotta get this above 6% is the minimum. We gotta get this above 6%. Every Boudoir Facebook ad can be above 6%. Unique CTRL easy, and that's because unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It's actually the symptom of a deeper root cause, and that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes, which we'll talk about more at the end. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So our universe is building up here. We got a BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. That's fine though. We know that BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. And we know that because we invented it and we've been doing it a bunch already. Treatment's pretty simple. We duplicate the current ad, so we leave the original as it is, on or off, running, whatever. We treat the duplicated one, and treatment takes about a week, and we actually are able to we're actually able to increase the probability, or increase that unique CTRL above 6%, and we keep whichever one running has the best metrics. It's always been the Boudoir Pico treated one has the best metrics at the end of 1 week of treatment, about 1 week of treatment. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we go from the 3 pre-click mistakes to pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. So that's basically saying, we finally get our unique CTRL above 6%. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So this is our full universe right here. BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Solution, now we know, is Boudoir Pico. Takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment. We become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. Boom. All right, so my residency, went out there, found one Boudoir Facebook ad, brought it to the hospital, tested it, found out its unique CTRL was 4.3%. So we found out that BLCS was present. So unique CTRL under 6% means BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. And well, now we know the treatment. We treat it with Boudoir Pico. It takes about a week. And we actually got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 37% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original, now they only need to spend 6,300 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico treated one, and they'll get their ad into the same number of women's brains. So it's, giving them a $3,700 reprieve, kind of like a $3,700 bonus each month that they don't have to spend, so they get to keep it, keep it in their pocket. And after 12 months, after a year, it's like a 40K bonus. Didn't have to do any extra work at all. No extra service, no extra fulfillment, nothing. Second part of my residency, went out there, saw a Boudoir Facebook ad, brought it to the hospital. Second one, tested it, saw its unique CTRL was 1.39%. So as a result, we are we knew that BLCS was present, and we actually Now we can treat it with Boudoir Pico. Takes about a week. So we treat it with Boudoir Pico, get our unique CTR up to 9.13%, and we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 84% of ad spend. So after we found that out, if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, they now only need to spend 1.6 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get that ad into the same number of women's brains. So 8,400 bucks a month to spend has vanished. We don't need it. They pocket it. They keep it. The boudoir photographer keeps it, no longer has to spend it, and they actually increase the we actually increase the profit each month, kind of phantom profit, by 8,400 staying in the boudoir photographer's pocket. Like it's basically like 100 grand per year. So moving on down, had a patient come through. Saj Boudoir Facebook ad has a unique CTRL of 5.03%. So unique CTRL under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. So we treated it with Boudoir Pico. Takes about a week. And we got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of ad spend. And so if the original was if he was spending 10 grand a month on the original, now he only has to spend 3,300 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get his ad into the same number of women's brains as the original. So 6,700 bucks a month, longer has to spend. He can pocket it and be way more efficient. It's kind of like a phantom profit each month. At the end of the year, that's like what, 80K? 6,700 times 80K. Now the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS we're seeing has been wasting about 50% of its ad spend. And as a result of that, looking at the numbers here, we got wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. You take the average of these, somewhere between 50 to 60%. Somewhere in there, most likely. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, then approximately 5K is, we can eliminate 5K in wasted spend each month, put that back into the Boudoir photographer's pocket. So that'd be saving, basically, approximately 60K over the next 12 months. So looking at this one, we want to diagnose it. Do we believe it has BLCS, yes or no? All right. So we got the below creative cluster mistake here. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we believe trusting Facebook is good, and what Facebook tells us to fill out for our ads is good for us, but in fact it's bad for us and good for Facebook. So the consequence of this, we're going to have way more women scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ads when we do this, which pulls our unique CTRL under 6% and actually allows Facebook to serve more ads per unit time, making Facebook more money per unit time. So that contributes to BLCS. Okay, so looking at the creative, looking at the photo, it's a yes, it looks like an ad mistake. Same with nearly kind of every Boudoir Facebook ad I've seen. So that looks like an ad mistake. The false belief that causes us to make this mistake is all the other ads we see on Facebook, all the other Boudoir Facebook ads. Basically, they all look like ads. But that's the reason why every Boudoir Facebook ad, I've actually looked at the back-end metrics. 100% of them have had BLCS, aka Boudoir low-click syndrome, because everyone's kind of doing these same mistakes. So consequence of this, more women are going to scroll by our Facebook ad than necessary, and that is going to pull our unique CTRL under 6%. Finally, we're going to look at see more headline up here. First 2 3/4 lines Facebook newsfeed mobile. This is actually what people are able to see in the newsfeed before they click in to read more. Boudoir session giveaway, transform your confidence with a free Boudoir. Boudoir by Hannah Rose. Okay, so yeah, we only got 2 points of context here, so this is the lack of context mistake. And the false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we believe our headline's good enough. It kind of looks the same as what other boudoir photographers are doing, so why change it up? Why do anything different? Well, it's because most most boudoir photographers are making these mistakes, and that's why everyone's got BLC. Everyone that I've seen has BLCS, aka boudoir low-click syndrome. So the consequence of this is more women going to be scrolling by our boudoir Facebook ads than necessary, where they could have been clicking on them, and they could have been joining our ecosystem, but they're simply scrolling right on by. All right, so after looking at these, kind of everything with the pre-click, my diagnosis is yes, this boudoir Facebook ad has a unique CTRL under 6% and has a has BLCS, aka boudoir low click syndrome. Now, if you're a BLCA, a boudoir low click advertiser with BLCS, and so your unique CTRL of your boudoir Facebook ads is under 6%, and you're spending more than 10 grand a month on boudoir Facebook ads, and you've decided, you've looked at the marketplace, you're seeing it become more and more saturated every day. You know, it seems like anytime everyone gets a new iPhone, they turn on Google My Business profile to say they offer boudoir, or they get a new camera and they're posting in the mom group saying they offer boudoir. So more and more service providers, same number of buyers, kind of more and more competition, market's getting saturated, margins tightening for everyone. And you're also seeing life inflation, life costing more and more. So you decide you're pulling more efficiency out of your business, you know, you're optimizing other parts of the business. Now you decide you want to optimize the Facebook ad part of your business, kind of plug the leaks, easy leaks, get some fast, easy money wins back in the pocket. And, you know, you're seeing, you know, we can approximately eliminate about 5K a month in wasted Facebook ad spend, put that back in your pocket. So that'd be approximately 60K over the next year. And decided that you want to achieve pre-click alignment. You want to become a dominant boudoir advertiser. You want to achieve boudoir brain entry boost, your boudoir Facebook ads, because it's necessary on your way to becoming the #1 boudoir photographer in your city. So if you want to achieve all that, shoot me a DM when I open up for new patient intake. My hospital currently does not have new patient intake, but when I open up for new patient intake, shoot me a DM, and then we will basically we will see if you qualify.